It's anti-aging week. Let's go! Moisturize, that's all you need to know. No BS Beauty, keeping it real.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah, this is No BS Beauty. Today, continuing anti-aging week, I'm going to talk about the best moisturizers for anti-aging and your skin. So everyone needs a good moisturizer, and I've got one for everybody. So the first one I'm going to start with is the newest one, but I'm really enjoying it. I would consider it my oily skin pick, the Cosrx Blue Peptide Bakuchiol Bounce Cream. It's a gel cream that helps with elasticity, soothing, and plumping skin. It's got copper peptides, Bakuchiol, also known as phytoretinol, the Syn-Ake peptide, or the botox in a bottle peptide, the Argireline peptide, Snap 8, and Ceramides and Beta-Glucan. You can take a look at it. It's just got a really wonderful kind of a gel texture to it, and it's really wonderful. So if you have oilier skin, this one's going to be pretty friendly for you, and still nice and hydrating, and lots of good anti-aging goodies in this one. The next one is also pretty new, and it also matches. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Milk Peptide Cushion Cream. It's 40 bucks. It's a newer one from Glow Recipe. I would call this my sensitive skin pick, which is ironic because Glow Recipe has traditionally included fragrance in most of their products. However, they've seemed to be going a little bit more friendly over the last few months and years. They've kind of gone towards more sensitive skin-friendly products. So this one's a thick cream. It helps calm and hydrate skin without feeling like super heavy or greasy. So it's got Squalane, copper peptides, the Matrixyl 3000 peptide. It's got the Syn-Coll peptide, which helps boost collagen production. It's got Matrixyl, the Argireline peptide. It's got Snap 8, which is one of my favorite peptides, along with copper peptides. Thymulen 4 peptide, which helps skin regenerate. It's got the Eyeseryl peptide, which helps with puffiness. Ascorbic Acid Polypeptide, Ectoin, Ceramides, and Beta-Glucan, and it's really wonderful. And here's a little look at it. It's really nice and creamy, but not like overly thick or feeling greasy or anything like that. But if you have sensitive skin, it's really nice, and it's got some good anti-aging ingredients in there. So still on the new side, I haven't had a chance to do my full review of actually either of these yet, but I certainly will soon. So yeah, let me know what you want. Okay, next up is the dry skin pick, and that is the Haruharu Wonder Centella Phyto and 5 Peptide Concentrate Cream. It's 16 bucks, so it's pretty affordable as well. This one's a thick textured night cream. I would say it's best for nighttime use or for extremely dry skin because it's got some really nice hydrating ingredients in there. Squalane, caffeine, shea butter, Centella, Argireline peptide, sea buckthorn, berry extract, and the Matrixyl peptide. So pretty friendly for dry skin. I will say if you have acne-prone skin, it does have some fatty alcohols in here, which are comedogenic. Cetyl Alcohol, Stearyl Alcohol, and Myristyl Alcohol. So FYI, if you have very acne-prone skin, this one might not be your best bet, but for very dry skin, it's really hydrating and leaves skin feeling really nice. And if you do have acne-prone skin, this is my acne-prone skin pick, and that's the Neogen High R Exosome Cream, which is 19 bucks. This one's really nice. I would say it's a light textured cream, but it also seems to work well for most skin types, and I like this one during the daytime. I mix it with a little bit of bronzing, Pacifica bronzing drops, and it feels really nice. So it's got over 10 different peptides. It has niacinamide. It's got ascorbic acid, ferulic acid, resveratrol. It's a great daytime moisturizer and really nice for acne-prone skin. I really enjoy it for that. So yeah, certainly worth checking out. Okay, next up is my pick for dehydrated skin or skin with a damaged skin barrier. It's really nice. It's the Alpine Beauty Super Peptide and Ghostberry Moisturizer. It is on the more pricey side. It's around $62, so a little bit pricey, but this one I would prefer over the Drunk Elephant Protini every single day. I don't know what happened to the Protini, but something changed and it just frosts up every time I apply it. So yeah, so it's a thicker whipped cream texture. It does work great for day or nighttime, which is nice. It's got the Snap 8 peptide, Argireline peptide, Squalane, rice bran, ceramides, and snowberry fruit. It's fragrance free. For acne-prone skin, it has a few ingredients of note. It has Cetyl Alcohol, palmitic acid, and jojoba seed oil of note, although jojoba seed oil for oils is one of the more friendly ones for acne-prone skin. So, yeah, so a really nice one. Okay, so if you're over 30, this would be my pick for you for some of its anti-aging ingredients. The Skin Medica TNS Ceramide Treatment Cream, which is $72 unless you check it out on sale at Derm Store. Heavy texture, I would say this works for nighttime or for very dry skin. Cameraman's trying to find me. Okay, there I am. Yeah, so this one during the daytime, perhaps for very dry skin in the winter, but otherwise it's too much in general for the daytime, but at night it's very nice. So it's got Ceramide PC 104. It's got the Skin Medica Human Fibroblast Condition Media, Matrixyl 3000 Duo, Vitamin E and Beta-Glucan, fragrance free. And for acne-prone skin, don't even look at this one. It's not friendly at all for acne-prone skin. It has Cetyl Alcohol, dimethicone, olive oil, soybean oil, glyceryl stearate, retinol palmitate, a lot of them. And last but not least, this is what I would say my depuffing pick. So if you kind of have puffiness or puffy eye area, the Peach and Lily Peptide Pro Firming Moisturizer at $45 would be my pick for that. Light cream that can be used day or night. So the reason I would say it's great for puffy skin is because it contains the Eyeseryl peptide as well as the eyeless peptide duo, and those are both great for puffy eye area. I don't necessarily have that, but some people get a little bit of puffiness under their eyes. I don't have that issue. I've got a lot of other issues, but not that specific one. But in addition, that's got copper peptides, Argireline, epidermal growth factor peptide, Matrixyl, and turmeric. It does have a very super light scent from bergamot fruit oil, I believe. Let me double check that, because you know what? I remember mentioning that, and I didn't notice the scent, but check it out. Yeah.
Are they going to be able to smell it?
I don't know. Can you smell it through the camera? I thought it had bergamot fruit oil in it, but I'm starting to think that I'm incorrect. So I'll update it in the listing, though. But yeah, really nice product. So yeah, we've got a nice price range, and you know, there's one for oily skin, there's one for super dry skin, sensitive skin, there's a budget-friendly one. I mean, we've got one that's $16, and then we've got one that's $72. So all over the area with spectrum of prices and skin types. So nice that there's one for everyone. So curious if you've checked any of these out, or if you have a favorite moisturizer for anti-aging that I didn't mention. What is it and what do you love about it? Leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow for Anti-Aging Week. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.